What's going on, guys? Tonks here, and welcome to the first episode of my Manchester United career. And as you can see, I am on world-class difficulty. I'm going to have all the European stuff, and I thought Manchester United used to be this European force that'd go out and people would be scared of playing them. But nowadays, you got the likes of Hull City and MK Dons in recent times being able to turn them over, and not bat an eyelid. Manchester United have not been the force they once were, and I want to get them back to that. I want them to get back to winning Champions League football, back-to-back league titles, trebles, quadruples. I want them winning the lot. So we're going to go into this. They're looking for us to qualify for the Champions Cup place, which with the squad they've currently got is pretty average. It's what you'd expect, really. They want me to win a cup competition, which every top four side wants to do. So again, not unreasonable, and reach a semi-final of the European Cups, which is going to be a test, especially with the likes of Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Juventus as well. Such a hard side to beat, but straight off the bat, we are not messing around. We are going in for Gareth Bale. He is my main target this transfer window. I'm also looking to bring in a new centre-back pairing. Marquinhos being the first of that centre-back pairing I'd like to bring in. Second of that will be Rafael Varane, the Real Madrid youngster. Very, very promising future. Has a lot of potential on the game, and I'd like to bring him in if possible. A player I'd like to move out, however, Marouane Fellaini. Sorry about that. Marouane Fellaini is not a player I'd like to keep here, so but I'm going to come in for 6.5, up to 7.5, and hopefully we can make a deal with that happen. Gareth Bale, we're offering 50 million plus Valencia, which hopefully will be able to be enough to bring him in. Marquinhos' offer of, I believe it's 20 million has been accepted, and we're offering a contract now, £70,000 a week, important first team player, and a 5-year deal. We're also looking at a backup replacement for one of those two if they get injured, which is John Stones. Everton originally wanting 14 million. I'm offering 7 million to start off with, half of that, and see if they'd lower their value by any chance. But we're going to the first game of the pre-season tournament, and we are playing a side that we really want to beat. It's going to be Barcelona, a side which have proved over recent times that they have not lost their ability to attract worldwide talent and to constantly compete at the highest level in European football. They're not starting the strongest squad. Luis Suarez, Sandro and Vidal leading the attack. So no Messi and no Neymar, but they're still going to be a massive threat, as we saw in the 3rd minute. It took them 3 minutes to get themselves a penalty. Phil Jones, the centre-back, who's decided, you know what, I'm not going to go for the ball. I'm just going to put my arms up. Oh, wait, no. He does go for the ball. EA are being stupid. EA are ruining FIFA. That's ridiculous. Suarez kicks him. We give away the penalty. De Gea puts Suarez off enough, and he misses the penalty. So, fortunately for us, we can stay at 0-0 going into the 10th minute. Rooney with a nice run down the right-hand side, and it drops to Anthony Martial of all people, the new player from, I believe it was Lyon, and a massive, massive fee paid for the youngster, and we managed to get him into the squad. And he gets his first goal for United against Barcelona of all teams. A brilliant, brilliant time to get his first goal. And De Gea had to be at his best there to stop that one from going into the back of the net. And it would have made it 1-1. But we go into the second half now, 63 minutes. Martial breaking down the left-hand side. Cuts back around a couple of defenders. Finds a brilliant through ball to Lingard. And Lingard with the first time finish over the top of the keeper to make it 2-0. And we really have outperformed this Barcelona side. They haven't put out the strongest of squads compared to ours. We really should be expected to beat them with the strength and depth that we've had in this squad compared to the strength they've put out. But nevertheless, to beat Barcelona so early on in the career mode would be a massive, massive achievement. It's only going to get worse for Barcelona as Piqué, one of the most experienced players, arguably the most experienced player in the squad at the moment, has just been sent off to really give them no chance of getting back into the game. And we finish the game 2-0 victors against Barcelona. What a result. Really, really good to get that result. Brilliant confidence booster. And Marcus Rojo looks like he could be on his way out of Manchester United. 25 million I've asked for. Rafael Varane looks like he could be in to Manchester United. £100,000 a week and an important first team player is going to be offered to him. And they're still not wanting more for Gareth Bale. So I decided to go, do you know what, sod it, 60 million plus Valencia. If the Rojo deal goes through, he's going to give us the funds to get this. John Stones, 12 million, but we won't have the funds if Gareth Bale and Varane come through and any Rojo departs. It would mean more departures to bring in the young John Stones. But we go into the second game against Boca Juniors expecting to win. We decide to sim it, and things don't go to plan. It's currently 1-1 going into second half, and we just don't look like we've created much at all. 1-1 against Boca Juniors after beating Barcelona by 2 goals. One really should be getting a second goal anytime soon. Inter are beating Columbus Crew 4-1. DeFranco missed the penalty for Boca Juniors, and it seems that we're lucky to get away with a point against Boca Juniors. So, not a great result, but you know, we march on. We've got Sevilla in the next game, and hopefully we can beat them and progress to the next round. Marquinhos is coming into the club now. As you can see, he has accepted the contract offer, and £54 million is remaining in the transfer kitty. Watford have come in for Fellaini of 4.7. We've returned with 7.5 to see if they match it and beat Bologna to signing him. Sassuolo have come in at 6.5 for Michael Carrick. I'm looking at about 9.5 to offload him. He's old, he won't be used. Although he's a legend, I'll try and offload him. Unfortunately, I'm not going to put it back in again for the rest of it in the rest of the episode. But he doesn't leave for 9.5. They decided to decline that. But John Stones offering him a contract now. Rafael Varane has accepted his contract offer. And we're going to look at bringing him into the club. We are indeed. We have accepted Rafael Varane. He is another addition, and Varane and Marquinhos playing in their first game as a centre-back partnership against Sevilla in the last group stage of the American Challenge Cup. And we get off to a very good start. Jesse Lingard giving us the lead after 33 minutes. Ibarra coming on for Nzonzi. Powell coming on for Marshall, Herrera coming on for Lingard, and Rooney scoring for United to make it 2-0 in the 61st minute, and that is the result as it stands. We finish 2-0 the winners against Sevilla to progress into the semi-finals of the American Cup. Marcus Rojo, I'm wanting 20.5, they're giving me 20.5, and we are accepting the offer to offload him to Newcastle United. Gareth Bale, we're offering him a contract now, £160,000 a week, a hell of a lot of money, but a world-class talent who would no doubt win us trophies on his own. So we go up against Valencia, a Spanish team. We're signing Bale from a Spanish team. We've played a lot of Spanish teams so far, Sevilla, Barcelona. We've interacted with a lot of Spanish teams, and it looks like we're going to play another one in the semi-final. 40 minutes gone. Still haven't made a break for it. We do after 42 minutes. Memphis Depay getting a goal, only to be pegged back by Mina on the 49th minute. Nick Powell coming on as a substitute for Anthony Marshall, and making it 2-1 in the 63rd minute. And Herrera picks up a knock. It's not too bad, only keeps him out for a while. And we manage to win 2-1 to go into the final. Gareth Bale, he is into Manchester United. He was linked in real life. He has been brought in the virtual reality. And we have signed the £60 million, or the £73 million man, Gareth Bale. Phil Jones could be departed to Sunderland, wanting 27 million, but we played Barcelona again. We obviously beat them once. They played a lot stronger squad this time. To Steigen in net, Machau, PK, Alba, Biscuits, Rakitic, Iniesta, Turan, Suarez, and Vidal playing for Barcelona. 40 minutes gone. Nothing's happened so far apart from Luke Shaw picking up a booking. And hopefully we can nick the win in this one and keep pushing. We're doing well to keep them at 0-0 so far with such a strong squad they've put out. Blind come on for Schweinsteiger, Roberto on for Busquets, and in the 85th minute, Schneidlin gives us the goal to win the American Challenge Cup and beat Barcelona not once, but twice in the pre-season tournament, and that is brilliant. It really stands in good stead for the rest of the season if we can continue to put in performances like that. Valdez could be going to Valencia, one of the sides we face. 10.5 million is the fee I've asked for. Phil Jones could be heading to Sunderland for 19.5. I'm being cheeky, asking for 20, and hopefully we can get that. Valdez has had the offer accepted from Valencia, so it's 10.5 million they're going to offer, and hopefully we can move him on to Valencia. Phil Jones, 19.5, I decided to accept it from Sunderland. They won't give him any more. Hopefully he could move on as well. Ashley Young, 7 million from Stoke City. I've counter-offered after they offered 5 originally. They've now offered 6.5, which I am going to accept. Daley Blind could looks like he could be on his way out as well. It's been a 13.5 million offer from Schalke. I counter-offer at 25 to see if they push it up to about 18.5, which I would accept. They came back with 15.5. I'm not accepting that. I go back with 20 and see if they would like to accept 20 million as a reasonable fee. John Stones, we're going to bring him into the club after moving on to some other players. I went back with another £12 million bid, and we managed to bring him into the club. We're looking to add to our striking prowess as well. Romelu Lukaku, a man who is on my radar. Also Harry Kane, another Englishman I'd like to bring into the club. Try and develop as many English players as we can. 40 million offered for him. They came up with 15.5 again, did Schalke, so I go back with 18. The lowest I'm going to go is 18. If they don't match that, then I'm not going to go with it. Harry Kane has Tottenham have accepted the offer of 14 million. We're going to offer £70,000 a week and a crucial and an important first team player, I beg your pardon, to try and bring in Harry Kane is good. Romelu Lukaku, 22 million. Everton wanted 28. I'm offering 22, see if we can bring him in. And you will see what happens to them deals in the next episode. If you have enjoyed, drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel to keep updated with all Manchester United career mode content. And guys, thank you very much for watching and have a very, very good day. I'll speak to you all in the next one.